let's get into today's video. I've got quite a bit of lighting. I've got a little bit better lighting than what I normally do, and that makes me very happy. So for today's eyeshadow look, I'm going in with the iconic Sultry palette from Anastasia. I've been wanting this palette for a long time when it first came out, and I think somebody got this for me as a gift. I don't remember who, but I'm really excited. And it's kind of beat up, actually, as you can see. But it's got some shades that I could definitely work with. I definitely want to do something more on the like neutral sides today. Neutrals are like my go-tos. Like I don't really mess with color like that. My other video I did for shits and giggles, but today I'm literally just wearing a black tube top and some athletic shorts. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the shade Birch, which is this color right here, and I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I'm just taking a random blending brush that I have. I'm trying to like really see in my mirror if like this is looking the way I want to, because it's hard to tell with 3 different directions that I'm looking at right now. But yeah, let's go to town. Going with that shade, I'm going to take the shade Twig, which is this more cool taupey color right here, and I'm just going to start adding a little bit of depth to the eye. I'm taking a Morphe M433 brush. It's a little bit more on the dense side, and I'm just going to add that more into the crease. What I love about neutral eyeshadows is the fact that like you could literally be as messy and for some reason it still like comes together, as opposed to doing colors and like cut creases and something more precise. Literally a neutral blown out smoky look will always come together. I don't know how. It just does. Like try that with colors and yeah, it's gonna take a while to fix. So now you should be left with something like this. Cool thing is you could do a cut crease with this if you want to, but I really just want to go for something more like on the blown out side. The cool thing with this is you could like literally do whatever you want. If you want to do a cut crease, do a cut crease. I'm kind of lazy today. I don't really feel like doing a cut crease, but yeah. So I think for the lid, I'm gonna take my finger and I'm just gonna take like, actually, what color do I want to take? Honestly, I don't know. I think I'm gonna take, you know what? I think I'm gonna do a rose quartz, which is like this like rosy gold color right here, and I'm just gonna take it on my finger. There we go, on my finger like that, and kind of just put it on my lid. Yeah. Some people do daytime looks, nighttime looks. I'm doing them either time of the day. You know. Now you can leave it like this if you want, but I'm actually going to go in with a more of a precise brush, and I'm going to take the color Dystopian, which is this really deep brown shade. This really deep brown shade right here. And I'm just going to work this on the outer corner just to add a little bit more smokiness to it. And this is also Morphe M506 brush. I actually really like this brush for these type of looks, because when I gotta really get in there, it does what it needs to do. I think I'll need a little bit more of a blendy color, so probably gonna go back in with, you know what, I think I'm gonna take Birch again, which is the color that I originally used in the very beginning, and I'm just gonna go over everything we just did. This is the Morphe Byliner, so it's a double-ended eyeliner. One has more of a shimmer, the other one is more matte, and I absolutely love this eyeliner. I'm surprised I haven't heard anybody talk about it, but it is in the shade Truth or Dare. Truth is the one I always go in with. I don't really use the shimmer side, but this one is so nice to use. It just glides. Watch. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and just I'm going with the Morphe M431 brush, which is a really precise detailing brush, and I'm going to take the shade Dystopian, which is that dark brown shade that we used before, and I'm going to smoke it out, so that way it's not too harsh, you know? I think I'm going to clean up the wing a little bit. I'm just going to take a little bit of my concealer, whatever's left over on my concealer brush that I literally just finished using. And I'm just going to clean up the edges. As you guys can see, I have no plan for this eyeshadow look. I'm kind of just going in blindsided and just picking colors as I go. I don't know. I don't really do eyeshadows like that anymore. So I literally just create something as I go. No plan in mind. So anyway, that's what we got going on right now. I'm going to add a little bit of some white shadow to the brow bone. I'm going to take the color Fresh, which is this really, really light pinky, beigey matte shade. And I'm just going to pop that right a little bit on this brow bone right here. This is some beat up BH cosmetic brush that I've had since I was like 19. I'm going to be 30. That's just me. Anyway, so this is what we got going on so far. I was gonna do some Lily lashes, but I'm like low-key, like, not in the mood to do lashes today. I think I'm just gonna pop on a lot of mascara. Yeah, let me go ahead and do the other eye real quick. Okay, so I did the other eye, and this is what we're looking like. I'm kind of not feeling rose gold. So I'm probably gonna take the color Tweak instead, which is more of like this bronzy color right here, and then I'm just gonna go over everything I just did. Oh yeah, this is looking a lot better. Yeah, I like the way this one looks a lot better. I'll try to do something different, but yeah, literally this happens to me all the time. Like, I'll be almost done with like a look, and then I'm like, let's tweak something up, like, you know, let's change it a little bit. Okay, yeah, I like this way more. And you see how like I'm going over everything and like you don't even really notice like any drastic changes? That's exactly why I like working with neutrals so much, is because I could do this. There we go. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna take that same blending brush that I went in the very beginning and blend everything out. All right, so now that we're starting to come together, I'm gonna take that same eyeliner, same shade that I used before on the lid, the same shade that I used before to draw out my little wing. I'm gonna go ahead and line my waterline too. I literally don't even know what happened to that final clip. Like, I just finished doing everything else. I smoked out the lower lash line. I went back in with Dystopian just to smudge everything out underneath, and then added some mascara. And then just adding MAC's Acting Natural. This is amazing. Like, you need to get this lipstick. This is one of my favorite nudes of all time. Probably my absolute favorite nude lipstick of all time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you love it, and hopefully my makeup does not fuck up throughout the day. Okay, bye.